Super thanks. YouTube just announced a global expansion for all partners in the YouTube Partner Program. This is a huge monetization update. We're going to talk about how you can get it. We're going to talk about how to enable it once you do get it. And then we're going to talk about what are some best tips, practices, and strategies that you can implement so you can make the most money from this. You don't want to miss this show. This just got announced. Make sure you come on back. You're watching Professor Nez, the Creator Economy live stream podcast. Don't miss this. Come on in, everybody. Good to see you. Super thanks. You know, we talk all the time. I say this is the greatest time to be alive, period. The creator economy is growing, burgeoning, expanding, flourishing. And now, today, YouTube just announced the global expansion of Super Thanks. And we're going to talk about what Super Thanks is. What does it mean for you as a content creator? Do you is there a threshold? Or is there certain parameters to get a Super Thanks? How do you turn it on? And then I want to talk about what are some best tips and practices, how you can implement and make the most out of this brand new feature. I know there's a ton of channels already, you know, because this today, which as of this recording, you might be watching this in the future, April 26, 2022, today was the announcement and the release of the global expansion of, and I don't know if it's in every single region, but it's pretty much in as many regions as possible. I'm in the US. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know, replay viewers, podcast listeners, let me know where you're joining from. Leave a comment down below and let me know also if you have Super Thanks. And if you don't, I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. You know, this channel is all about helping you to monetize your skills, your creativity, and your experience in the creator economy. And here is another opportunity. You guys, I mean, I've been telling you this for how long? I've been telling you that the creator economy is the greatest invention since the iPhone. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So come on in, smash that thumbs up. We're going to go through everything we can, everything we know about Super Thanks. I enabled it today. We're going to also talk about, and you know what? I want to actually see, replay viewers, podcast listeners, I just want to actually see if this thing's live right now. Okay, so I don't see Super Thanks on this live right now, unless, because, you know, you can give me a super chat. I literally just went live right now, and I wanted to see if, I know I have it enabled on certain videos, but let's first start with this. Come on in. Good to see you, Sinov. Good to see you, Frank, over on YouTube. Matthew Mitchell in the house. It's great to see you. I'm your number one fan. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that. Share this out. Share this out. I would really, really appreciate it. Share this with your community. Share this on your community tab. Share this on Twitter. Tag me. Please do that because y'all know sharing is caring. Let's first talk about what is Super Chats, okay? I'm going to screen share and I'm going to go show you exactly where you can find it, okay? And I think that's a good awkward pause right there on one of my videos. And I'm going to screen share right now. I'm just going to show you what is exactly a super chat. What does it even mean? And where you can find it. Let me know if you can see this. Podcast listeners, if you're not on Spotify, because I know the video is on Spotify, you know, come back to the YouTube channel so you can check this out. Okay. So if you look at the very bottom corner right there, if you look in the very bottom corner right there and right next to the share button, so you have these different things that you can do. This is a video that I did not that long ago talking about Facebook Reels and how powerful Facebook Reels is. You're going to see right next to the share button. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. You're going to see right next to the share button that there's a big heart next to it with the word thanks. And so if I click on that, okay, you're going to see that, and I can actually type in my own kind of message here. You can actually pay a creator a certain amount of money. You can pay them $2, $5, $10, dare I say $50. Type in a little message, okay, like thanks or great video or whatever. And then you click buy and send. And just like a super chat, this is essentially super chats for video on demand or VOD, otherwise known as VOD. And I'm sure the percentages are probably the same. YouTube probably takes the same. Last I checked, it was 30%, 70 for super chats. I think it's the same for super thanks. So literally, anytime, like what this means for both a creator and a viewer, not only does it enhance and augment, development, partnership, relationships with your audience. Not only is it a great way to show a creator how much their video entertained you, helped you, resolved the problem, gave you intense value, but think about what this means as a creator in the creator economy. Holy macadamia nut. Let me know in the chat right now, replay viewers, live viewers, let me know in the comments if you're as excited as I am. Give me a hashtag yeah. Holy mackerel, this is insane. It's awesome. It means so much for us creators because it's just another way. I talk all the time about, hey, you don't need super chat. You don't need super thanks. And actually, guys, it's been a really, really long time since they first announced super thanks. I think almost a year ago, they announced this new monetization update and this new monetization feature. And, I would tweet at them all the time, like, dude, where is it? I don't have it yet. I would check Studio probably every single day. Where is it? I don't have it. What's going on here? And finally today, actually, big shout out to Doug Hewson, which I saw him on Twitter. And then I saw the tweet from YouTube. Holy macadamia nut. This is a game changer. And in this video, you want to make sure you stick around to the end, because in this video, I'm going to talk about what I think, and I'd love to hear from you too. Leave in the comments what you think are some best practices and strategies on how to make the most out of super thanks. So again, really quickly, it's a way for you, a engaged community member, audience member, to give support to a channel, not just watching them live, but all videos that they have on their channel, if they have this enabled, will give you the opportunity to give them a super thanks and actually give them some money. YouTube is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I've been in business since 1575. And this is the hardest thing I've ever done. This is no longer anybody who tells you that YouTube is, anybody who makes this face when you mention you're a YouTuber, like you're a YouTuber, they're out of touch. They're lost. YouTube is the mainstream. This is not just for kicks and giggles. You can do this for fun by all means, but you are essentially a business as a content creator. You are essentially a media company as a content creator, just as much as Netflix, just as much as Amazon Prime, just as much as Disney Plus. Your channel. I mean, look at Mr. Beast. Forget Mr. Beast. There's some creators that are getting millions more views than CNN, Fox, ABC, CBS combined. Some creators are getting more views than the Super Bowl. YouTube is the mainstream. It's not about monetization all the time. Sometimes it just comes down to relevancy. If you're not a content creator or a business owner, let's say, and you're just somebody who wants to advance your career and maybe convey to the marketplace who you are in a more three-dimensional fashion, because video is the way to go, this communicates relevancy. This gives employers a more three-dimensional look into who you are. This is a skill, and stick around to the end. I got so much more to offer you. This is a skill that is going to pay massive dividends for your career till the end of time. Hey, good to see you, Shark FinTech. Good to see you, DK4K. Great to see you guys. Awesome to see you. Now, great question from Taste This with Frank Gallo. Okay, and if you have any questions about what I just said about where to find Super Chats, what it is, okay, again, it's this tab bar right here. You have like, dislike, share, and then super thanks. You can see right there, there's even a little pop-up text, show support, okay, with super thanks. Once you click that, you can add a monetary value. You know, I mean, any monetary value. And I believe YouTube takes the same cut. Maybe somebody in the chat can correct me in the comments. YouTube takes the same cut as they do with super chats. So let's go back now, because this is a great question. This is a great question from Frank. It's good to see you, Frank, by the way. I know you're doing phenomenal with your channel. Okay. Does everyone have this feature? So this is a great question. Let me look at you guys real fast. No, everyone does not have this feature. So in order to get this feature, Super Chat, just like a lot of other monetization features, you have to be inducted or you have to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Now, the threshold is a lot easier than Facebook. Okay, I just monetized a couple Facebook pages. Holy mackerel. Facebook wants 10,000 followers, over 60,000 minutes of watch time. YouTube wants 1,000 subscribers. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Once you get that, you will get an email, whatever your email is connected to your YouTube channel, where they'll say, hey, you can now be inducted in the partner program and earn money with your videos. So once you reach that threshold, you'll be able to go live on YouTube. You'll be able to get access. Well, I think you get access to the community tab at 500 subscribers, which community tab, we have to do a whole live stream just on that. You'll also be able to add AdSense, right? Turn on AdSense, turn on ads for your channel, and super chats, and this feature, super thanks. But guys, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is not as taxing a task as you may think. It's not as difficult a task as you may think. YouTube is the mainstream, y'all. You have to have a presence on YouTube if you want to monetize in the creator economy. You have to have a video presence, I believe, just my opinion, in order to really show your marketability to the marketplace and really increase your thought leadership, your online presence, your online reputation. And so you should be creating videos anyway. You should be creating a YouTube channel anyway, if you're in the right place. If you're not in the right place and you're like, Nez, I don't want to do this, I just want to do this for fun, that's fantastic. You're going to learn how to create more value and you don't have to monetize. But I'm presuming most of you are here because you want to make money. You want to hopefully maybe even do this full time like myself, which, you know, is the greatest feeling on earth, that I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to go to an office. I don't have to answer to anybody. I'm running my own show and I'm making a healthy, decent living doing so. With this new feature, it just adds more. And I keep telling you guys this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. TikTok is incorporating something like this. Facebook is already incorporating stars, etc. In-stream ads is huge on Facebook. You're going to see a lot more with the, Instagram bonus programs. You're going to see a lot more with the TikTok Creator Fund. And I truly believe platforms like LinkedIn and maybe others are going to jump in this game too. This is just the beginning. Apple, Spotify, this is just the beginning. Hey, great to see you, Yuri. Yuri is in the house. So I think that should give you an incentive. I think this new feature, okay, is just another kind of great motivator to really get cooking on your YouTube channel. And if you're wondering, well, Nez, how do I get to 1,000 subscribers? How do I get 4,000 hours of watch time? I know it sounds mountainous, but it's really not. It's not as staggering an achievement as you might think. It's a great achievement, and it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as difficult or unreachable as you might assume, because that's a big number, right? I've got a ton of free content. If you just go to professornez.com/videos, I've got a ton of content on this YouTube channel right here, in case you're watching the replay here, where I talk about how to grow on YouTube, the realism, the reality of growing on YouTube. We just did an amazing live stream recently, just this past Sunday. It's on the channel. The podcast is out, where we talk about, I dissected and picked apart your YouTube channels so that we can all, help each other, inspire each other to grow fast on YouTube. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Maybe one of my mods can leave that in the comments. Yeah, so this is a good question too, Frank. Hey, good to see you, John. JCM in the house, John Creative Minds. Why is it not available on the bottom of this video? Because we're live right now, and you can give me super chats live. But once this video gets processed, I'm almost 100% positive. I'd be shocked if it wasn't, but I'm also 100% positive. That's right, Sharkfin. You know all about those. I'm all about those dividends. That's right. You'll be able to see that super thanks there. Okay. Now let's talk about, thank you so much, Sinov. Now, if you have questions, hang out, stick around. I'm going to answer all of them. Replay viewers, podcast listeners, stick around, because I guarantee you, with this awesome Nez Nation community, you're going to get answers to questions you never even knew you had. That's why I love our Nez Nation community, because you don't just get me. You get all these amazing creators, live streamers, podcasters, business owners, executives, professionals, influencers. Holy macadamia nut. This is the greatest community online on planet Earth. Not Earth, Earth. Okay. I love this too. I got to go live. Who wants to see me go live more often? Give me a hashtag. Yeah, I need to go live more on this channel. I've really only been limiting it to our weekly live stream, which, by the way, you need to become an insider so you don't ever miss out on how to monetize in the creator economy. It's free. Just go to professornez.com/insider and you're in. It's 1, 2, 3. We never spam. I hate spam more than anybody on planet Earth. And we never share your email. Go become an insider. I never share your email. I only go live usually on our Sunday weekly stream. But you know what? I'm gonna go live more often. I love this, and I love, and stick around, creators. If you're in the chat right now, I might bring you up later to answer some questions, and let's talk about super thanks. So let me screen share, because I want to tell you where you can go to turn it on. Okay. So I want to do that really quickly, and then we're going to jump into what are the best practices. How can we utilize this new feature so we can get the most out of this every day? Thank you, Yuri. Yuri says, I want to see you go live every day. You're the best, brother. I really appreciate it, Yuri. Okay. So this is my channel dashboard right here. And let me know if you can see that. And on the left-hand side over there, you'll see a tab called, let me scroll down. You'll see a tab, if you can see my mouse, my clicker there, you'll see a tab that says monetization. So once you click on monetization, you're going to see a bunch of tabs. You're going to see overview. You're going to see ads. You're going to see merchandise. I've got a merch shelf and a merch shop. You're going to see memberships. And then you're going to see supers. Once you click on supers, do you see those 3 toggles right there? Super chat, super stickers, super thanks. Well, guess what? Thank you, Yuri. You're the best. I really appreciate you, brother. I know you're an amazing content creator in live streaming, bringing so much value. I really appreciate you here. That super thanks toggle was not there yesterday. I don't even know. Well, actually, it might have been there yesterday, but it definitely wasn't there a week ago. And the last time I checked, excuse me, um, the last time I checked, it wasn't there. Well, guess what? It's now there. So again, monetization, go into YouTube Studio, click on monetization right underneath copyright, and then go all the way to the right next to supers. I'm sorry. No, you click on supers. Click on supers, and then you need to toggle super thanks. Okay. You need to turn it on. Once you turn it on, that means all your video on demand, VOD content, means videos that are published, should have the super thanks feature button right next to share, like, and dislike. Okay. And then once your audience clicks on that, they'll be able to send you essentially a super chat to a non-live video where their comment gets highlighted, and it's just phenomenal. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And I think that this is why I love the free market over the university system, because this is what happens in the free market. In the free market, you cannot hold a security blanket called tenure. You cannot hold a security blanket called, I'm grandfathered in, or my pension plan, or I'm not saying pensions are bad. I'm just saying some people are locked into their job, their employment, where literally they can get away with anything. They can get away with not doing anything and still get paid and still get all the benefits. This is what I love about the free market. The people who are going to make the most money, you want to know who are going to make the most money with super thanks, are the people who actually create amazing videos that serve their viewers, serve their audience. Period. The people who are going to make goose egg money with this brand new feature are the people who don't think about their audience first. Don't complain if you're not making money online. Don't complain if you're not Nez, I see you're making money on Facebook. You're making money on Instagram. You're making money on LinkedIn. You're making money. You're creating all these different arteries, products, digital, physical, services. I'm doing it all through my content. That's why I talk about the creator economy, because I'm nothing special. I just work my butt off, blood, sweat, and tears. And this is just the beginning. Super Thanks just got released as of this recording today, April 26, 2022. If you're watching this in 2027, 2032, I can't even imagine what the monetization opportunities are and what the ability to actually create real impact, which in turn absolutely skyrockets your income, because your income is directly contingent upon your impact. You're not going to make any income online if you don't have a human approach. You're not going to make any income in the marketplace if you don't think and put others before yourself. I've been talking about this the whole time. Your content needs to do this. You need to do this at your place of employment. You need to do this at your job. You need to do this for your career. You need to do this for your personal life, your family, service mindset. That's it. Good to see you, Shards. Good to see you, man. Great to see you. Welcome. Come on in. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Share this out. I would really appreciate it. Tag me on Twitter. So, literally, that's what it comes down to. And super thanks is just another opportunity to do that, just like super chats, just like buy me a coffee. Now, Nez, what's the difference between, buy me a coffee or having a PayPal donation link in the description and super thanks? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Actually, as a matter of fact, you'll probably get more from having a link other than super chats. But anytime in my experience, doing this since 1577, anytime in my experience, you've got a direct monetization tool from the platform itself, No friction, y'all. Convenience. Convenience is the name of the game. This is how you're going to utilize Super Thanks. This is how you're going to make the most income with your content and be a full-time content creator. Convenience. Make it easy for your audience to support you. Your audience wants to support you. The reason why you're going to make probably more money from Super Thanks than buy me a coffee or having a PayPal donation link or putting your Venmo link in the description, less friction. And the ethos and credibility of YouTube, people would rather trust, right? Think about that. Think about that. I mean, how many people want to click on a weird link from somebody maybe they don't know that well? I mean, not that many people. Not that many people. But because they already probably have a Google Wallet or a GPay or Google Pay, and it's directly connected, right, to your YouTube account, or you can easily do that, less friction, convenience. I want to tell you a quick story. Sharkfin Tech, IOW, your network is your net worth. Yes. Yes. Love it. What does IOW stand for? Am I out of it? um, I want to tell you a quick story. I want to tell you a quick story. Frank Gallo says, I've recently seen some medium to large YouTubers reposting old videos. Is this allowed and will it hurt your channel? If it's the same, if it's already on your channel and you're reposting it to your YouTube channel and you're just reposting old videos that are already published, I would say definitely don't do that. If you're reposting old videos that you never published, do that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But if it's, you can share, here's the best way to get, more traction from your older videos is to take advantage of the community tab. Okay. But I want to talk about Super Thanks. I want to take your questions. Hang out to the end. This is not going to be a super long stream. I got to go pick up my kids from school. I went live impromptu out of the blue because I very rarely do this, by the way. I very rarely just go live. And by the way, if you're just joining us, check out how awesome my thumbnail is. We're talking about Super Thanks. We're talking about a brand new monetization update from YouTube. YouTube just announced and just released the global expansion of Super Thanks. So your audience can serve and support you directly through YouTube, and you don't have to be live anymore. This feature works with VOD content, video on demand, videos that you already have published. I am too. I am too. Thank you, Shards. That really means the world to me. Thank you, man. You have no idea the stress that I went through with my voice. Thank you so much. And how do I sound, guys? Do I sound good? Thank you. That means a lot to me. That's what we're talking about. And that's why I think the benefit of Super Thanks may, in some instances, be better than buy me a coffee, be better than having a Venmo link, be better than having a PayPal link in the description or in the pinned comment. Again, trust, convenience, and less friction. Now, I want to tell you a quick story about convenience. 2 seconds. My family and I recently went on a cruise. And, cruises are pretty interesting things. I'm not a huge fan of it because I kind of have claustrophobia and, being on a boat with a bunch of strangers and yada, yada, yada. But the thing that's attractive, and if you're a family person, you know this more than anybody. If you're a mother or father and you have kids, you know this more than anybody. But the popularity, in my opinion, and really this can apply to most businesses, the popularity of cruises is they're not selling you a vacation to Ensenada or Cabo San Lucas or Hawaii or wherever, the Caribbean. They're selling convenience. Everything's in one place: entertainment, food, your room, lodging, everything. Entertainment, restaurants, activities, family, fun, everything is in one place. Everything. As a parent, That's just dynamite. Now, how can you apply this to Super Thanks? How can you apply this to your YouTube channel? Make it convenient for your audience to support you. No bottleneck, no friction. Make it convenient for your audience. Make your content convenient. Make your thumbnail convenient. Make your messaging convenient. Make the first 30 seconds of your video convenient. Make it convenient. Think convenience. I'm not trying to insult the intelligence of your audience, but I'm going to say this, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way. You got to make it so a 4-year-old understands what your video is about, what your business is about, how you can help them. If you can make a let's say 6-year-old, maybe 4 is too young. If you can make a 6-year-old understand you, your content, what's it about, how it can serve them, why they should click, why they should buy this, why they should register for this, sign up for this. If you can actually remove all the clutter and make that as simple and clear, and that's not easy to do. That takes time. I've been a communications student, master, teacher for decades, and I'm still learning. Let me not even master. I'm really good at it. I get paid as a professional speaker, but I still have a lot to learn. I still have a long way to go, I feel. But your communications is everything. Your messaging is everything. I don't care how good your product is. I don't care how good your service is. I don't care how smart you are. You could be more talented than Steve Jobs, smarter than Einstein. It means nothing if you can't deliver it in a clear, effective way. Period. It doesn't mean anything. So, super thanks. The messaging that I use when, and I don't ever do this in the first 30 seconds. I don't even do this in the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes of my video. How I think, and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what you think of this, and also give me your best tips, strategies, your best advice on how we can get the most out of that super thanks feature, this amazing YouTube monetization update. I used to have a little banner that goes across my video and all my other channels that says, hey, if you enjoyed this video, buy us a coffee. The link is in the comments or links in the description. Sometimes I would do an actual verbal CTA where I'd say, hey, if you got, something out of this, if you really felt this video gave you what you came here for and delivered on the promise of why you clicked on this, on the thumbnail, etc., maybe consider buying us a coffee. It's a very safe and secure way for you to support us. And here's the kicker right here, guys. All the proceeds go right back into the channel. You're telling your audience what you're going to do with their support. This is really important. A lot of you don't do this in your CTAs. You're just like, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, or hey, donate. We need some money. Here's my Venmo account. Send us money. That's not going to incite anybody. That's not going to incentivize or compel anybody to support you. Listen to how I do it. And then let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. If you got value from this video and you feel like, hey, I want to really help these guys, I want to support these guys, and you feel like supporting us, there's a link in the description or a link in the pinned comments where you can buy us a coffee or two. We'd really appreciate it. All of the proceeds go right back into the channel so we can keep delivering the best content for free to you. What do you think of that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Replay viewers, let me know. Yes, Yuri, if you are in the partner program and you're monetized through NezCon, yes, NezCon is happening, Shards, for sure. Oh, really? My mom lost her voice over a month straight. Happens every year. What does she do? Is she a teacher or something? I'm sorry to hear that. She gets laryngitis? I'd like to hear more. I'll talk to you on Discord. I want to talk to you anyway. Yes. So, Yuri, if you are in the partner program, I talked about this at the beginning of the video and the stream. If you are in the partner program, go into your YouTube studio, click on monetization, and then the supers tab. Click on that supers tab, and you should see the toggle. You have to actually click on that and toggle it on. You have to actually, it's not automatic. You have to enable it. So make sure you click on that. If you don't have it, let me know. I'd love to kind of understand why. Yes, thank you, John. John said, I like how you added the free part. Yeah, because think about it, guys. And you can do this in really subtle ways with your audience. First of all, time is money. And if you know anything about creating content, which this awesome Nez Nation audience knows everything about it, y'all know it takes up tons, hours, hours, hours of work. Not only do you have to ideate and research your idea, topic, that takes tons of hours. Then you have to come up with a good title, thumbnail, that takes hours. Then you have to actually come up with a decent video. That takes hours shooting it, lighting it, editing it, processing it, uploading it, marketing it, distributing it. That's why I really get upset when I hear creators offering their services for free to companies and brands when, not that I'm saying free partnerships is you know something to be frowned on, but when creators don't know their value, it kills me. You guys, think about what I said. YouTube is the mainstream, TikTok is the mainstream, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram is the mainstream. These advertisers and brands understand that this is probably the most valuable real estate on planet Earth. This is the most valuable real estate on planet Earth. People are not watching TV. They're not watching CBS. They're not watching Fox. They're not watching CNN. They're watching primarily Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's what they're doing. They're consuming on all of these platforms that allow the creator economy to really flourish. So you're letting your audience know in subtle ways, hey, you're getting my content for free. But my time, my energy, my output, I've said this before, YouTube is the hardest thing I've ever done. I've run multiple businesses in my life. I helped my mom run her leather shoe business and handbag store when I was a kid. I ran a paperboy business. I ran a catering company in my 20s. I ran a book publishing company in my 30s. YouTube's the hardest. It's the hardest. Running a business is not easy. YouTube is the ultimate business. It's not easy. And so, yes, if you really communicate, not in a cringy way, not in a, because if there's any ounce of, if there's any ounce of you should give me your money, any molecule of that in your vibe, it's over. Because nobody owes you anything and nobody should give you a super chat. Nobody should give you a super thanks. Nobody should buy you a coffee ever. But if you deliver it in a way that says, hey, I love creating videos for you, but it takes away from my ability to take care of myself and my family. With your support, I can keep doing it and I can keep delivering you guys all the info, all the value that you deserve. There's so many ways you can cook this cucumber. Do you cook cucumbers? I don't think you cook cucumbers. There's so many different ways you can stir fry this cucumber. I guess you do stir fry cucumbers. Zucchinis, maybe that's better. It's all delivery, y'all. It's all delivery. It's all about your delivery. So how many people are going to have a strong CTA? Oh, awesome. Yuri, did you just activate it? Fantastic. You see how much value you get from a Nez Nation live stream? For the love of God, Yuri. I get 10%. I'm just teasing. Good to see you, Brian. How many people are going to have a CTA for their super thanks now? How many people are going to do that? How many people are going to have a call to action for their super thanks? Replay viewers, podcast listeners, I'd love to hear from you. What are you going to do to incentivize your audience to give you a super thanks? Well, I think the number one thing that's going to incentivize your audience to give you a super thanks is just an absolute banger of a video that over delivers, over delivers. I got a few of those, and I know I haven't gotten a super thanks yet. I don't think. I don't think I have, but I know I'm going to get some because I care deeply about helping my audience. I care deeply, and I know my audience can feel that. That's the number one way. Do you need a CTA? Not necessarily. I think right now, because Super Thanks is so brand new, but there's gifts on TikTok, there's stars on Facebook, there's ways to give support. There's subscriptions now on Instagram. I mean, there's so many ways that it's becoming more in the consciousness. It's becoming more known in the consciousness of our culture that giving money to a creator for doing amazing things is becoming more it's just becoming more mainstream. It's becoming more less of a cringy thing or less of a weird thing. It's more normalized, let's put it that way. And so I think in the beginning, I think like right now, as of this recording, if you're watching this 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 months from now, 2 weeks from now, it might be different. But right now, as of this recording, I don't think it would kill you. I don't think it would hurt you if you threw in it. I would do it way at the end of the video. I wouldn't do it in the beginning of the video. I see so many people waste. Remember what I said on Sunday stream? We picked apart and dissected YouTube channels. The first 30 seconds are everything. The first 30 seconds are everything. And if you're saying like, subscribe, buy my product, check this out, I've got this, I've got a course, they're gone. Hasta la pasta. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. They're gone. No, you have to be in the partner program to have super thanks and super chat. So once you're in the partner program, and it looks like Yuri just activated it, he just enabled super chats. So if you're in the partner program, you should have this new feature enabled. I mean, the ability to enable it. It's not automatic. You have to actually go into Studio. And if you're just joining us at this point, I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. We're talking about the brand new YouTube monetization update, Super Thanks, another revenue stream for content creators on one of the best platforms, if not the best platform for video, YouTube. So really, really powerful stuff. You know what, though? Doesn't this, let me ask you, Shards, because Shards is an awesome content creator. I've got a long way to go then, he says. Does this give you even more incentive? What does this, and replay viewers, I want to hear from you. Podcast listeners, I want to hear from you too. I respond to all the comments personally. So if you're watching this, listening to this on the replay, I want to hear from you. What does this announcement, what does this feature update mean to you? As somebody who maybe A, hasn't started a YouTube channel yet, but has been maybe thinking about it. B, not quite new, but have not reached the threshold of being in the partner program. And 3, if you're somebody who's in the partner program, who does have monetization enabled on your channel, I'd love to hear from you. What does it mean to you? Does this mean, hey, you know what? Does this give you more of that feeling like, man, YouTube really wants to help me succeed? Does this give you more of a feeling like, man, this platform just keeps coming out with more and more. This makes me want to work that much harder to get monetization, or this makes me want to work that much harder to create the best videos possible? I'd love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. My opinion, my take, it just gives me more motivation, man. It gives me way more motivation. I would say YouTube, if you're watching this, I would love to, I'm pleading with you. I think this would be an awesome addition too, is add super thanks to shorts. Because I think the biggest pitfall of YouTube shorts is the monetization factor. There's pretty much zero monetization factor. It's just as bad as the TikTok Creator Fund, because even if you're in the YouTube Creator Fund or you get a check from YouTube for your shorts, you got to get, it's abysmal compared to Facebook Reels. Instagram Reels are better than Shorts and TikTok, but they're not that far away. But Facebook Reels, there's a ton of money to be made on Facebook Reels, and I did a whole entire dedicated video on Facebook Reels. So if you want to check that out, it's on my channel, or just go to professornez.com/videos. You got to check out that video. But that would be cool, YouTube. If anybody who's watching this, listening to this live or on the replay who works at YouTube, why don't you add super thanks? It can't be that hard. Add super thanks to shorts. You better believe it. You better believe it, Yuri. It is the best time to be alive, period, especially for content creators. This is just the beginning. The creator economy is the greatest invention since the iPhone. This iPhone has enabled me to run multiple businesses, earn multiple six figures for my family, myself. I don't need a computer. I don't need a laptop. I don't need an office. This is my everything. It's funny because sometimes my wife's friends or my friends who are my age, they laugh at me like, Nez, you're always on your phone. You're always on your phone. It's like, I'm not, scrolling through TikTok for kicks and giggles. I'm working, this is my business is on this thing. Greatest invention since the iPhone is the creator economy. What is the creator economy? It's the ability for you to monetize your expertise, your skills, and your creativity in a way where you take full ownership, in a way where you're not beholden to anyone. Being a content creator is the fastest rising small business in the marketplace right now. And this is just the beginning. Holy macadamian nut. Shard says, it gets me excited, but at the same time, it's frustrating because it's something else that's locked for me with my limitations right now. But no. Don't look at it that way, Shards. You're going to be in the partner program. Keep going. This goes for everybody. Everybody right now who's watching, listening, live or on the replay, use this as fuel. Use this as another way for you to pull yourself out of those dark moments, those frustrating moments. Your video doesn't perform, or you only got 10 views on your last video. I've been there, by the way. I think the greatest advice, you don't have to listen to any YouTube guru, or I'm a YouTube expert. You don't have to listen to any of them. The greatest advice I ever got when I was, Shards? I think I had the same amount. I had about 350, 400 subscribers or something like that back in 2018, 2017. I can't remember. Casey Neistat. It was the best advice. And literally, it was the advice that I still use to this day. And it's 2 words. Who's ready for this? Give me a hashtag yeah in the chat. Best advice for growing on YouTube. Best advice. Who's ready for this best advice? You don't have to. This advice, by the way, it will supersede any advice you've ever gotten from any so-called YouTube guru. Ha! Melanie's here. Melanie, are you guessing? She's making a guess. Just create. Casey Neistat gives the best advice. Yes. So you guys are all right. You're wrong, but you're right at the same time. So I love this. John is saying, keep going. I love it. Good for you, Melanie. Melanie says, just create. Oh, thank you, Shards. That means the world to me. Best advice. He said 2 words, keep uploading. He was asked, how do you grow on YouTube? This was a long time ago too. It's an old video. And I had the same amount of subscribers that you do, Shards, at this moment. I had about 300, 400 subscribers. Right now, I'm closing in on 17,000. I'm going to get a silver play button sooner than later. My other channel is closing in on 12,000. We started it a year ago. I've been on YouTube for 7+ years now. Keep uploading. And another thing he said, which is so good, he, he even made fun of all these so-called YouTube gurus. He's like, all these people that talk about the algorithm, it's all BS. All you have to do is just keep uploading. Just keep the persistence is way more powerful and way more productive than talent any day of the week. I will take persistence over talent any day of the week. If you combine the two, you're bulletproof. You're invincible. Nobody can stop you, not even the dude inside your head. Keep uploading. And here's another thing too. Once you pass 1,000, once you get through these humps, 5,000, 3,000, you start getting a ton of momentum. And what used to be 4 subscribers a day or 2 subscribers a day turns into 10 subscribers a day, turns into 20 subscribers, 100 subscribers. Trust me, I've been there. But I also want to say this, subscriber count is not the metric that denotes value for your channel. It's not followers, it's not subscribers, it's not any of that stuff. It's not any of those vanity metrics. There's only one metric that matters, Shards of Gaming and everybody else watching and listening. Impact. You can impact millions of people and only have a couple hundred subscribers. I say only. That's a lot of people. 100 subscribers is a lot of people, y'all. Don't dismiss that. Extend your utmost gratitude for that. So subscribers is not the metric that denotes value for a channel. Impact. I've watched some channels that had less than 50 subscribers that I was like, man, that was an amazing video, because YouTube's so smart. It recommends the right content to the right person at the right time. And they're getting better and better at that. I was recommended a video and I don't even know how I even found out how many subscribers, because I was watching it on TV, I think, because I love watching YouTube on TV. Excuse me. Eyelash in my eye there. But then I think I went back on desktop and they had like less than 50 subscribers. And I'm telling you right now, that video was phenomenal. It helped me with what I needed. It helped me solve a problem. And so don't think about subscribers. Just keep uploading. Don't think about the algorithm. Just keep uploading. As a matter of fact, by continuing to upload, all of the other stuff is going to take care of itself. You're going to figure out what videos are performing well, who your audience is, because you're going to be able to see through the data what's working and what's not working. And then you constantly are evolving and morphing and modifying as you go. That's just the name of the game, y'all. That's everything. That's being a human being. We're constantly evolving. Every single day, we're evolving. Yes. Thank you, Shards. Yes. Melanie says, I think people like blaming the algorithm to take away personal responsibility. Perfect. Well said. So super thanks. We talked about what it is. We talked about what are the parameters? What are what's the threshold in order for you to have super thanks, have this feature enabled. We also did a screen share on where to find this feature in your YouTube studio and how to turn it on. And I think we talked a lot about some best tips and best practices as well. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you now. And if you're watching this on the replay, hey, here we go. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do the CTA right now. If you're watching this and you've made it this far and you've actually got value from this video and you actually felt like, man, this was totally worth my time. If it wasn't, forget it. Move on. I totally get it. I wouldn't want you to give me anything if you didn't get any value. But if you did and you happen to see that super thanks down there, even if it's just 99 cents or something small, I would love it I just want to see it. I want to see it on my channel. I want to share it. Everything that I get, all the super chats, memberships, super thanks, etc., goes back into the channel. I invest everything back into the channel so I can keep creating free content for you guys. That would mean the world to me. If not, no problem. I've got tons of free content. I've got tons of content on the way. 2022 is going to be a epic year for this channel, a milestone year for this channel. It already has been, and we ain't never going to stop. And I know some of you guys have hit the subscribe button. Some of you guys have turned on all notifications. But if you really are like Nez, I want to keep getting the best information on how to monetize in the creator economy. That's what this channel is all about. We're helping you monetize in the creator economy, helping you monetize your creativity, your skills, and your experience so you can thrive, earn some real substantive money to take care of yourself and your family. Dare I say, go full time. A lot of you guys, maybe you don't want to go full time. Maybe this is a side hustle. That's beautiful. Good for you. You can do that too. That's what this channel is all about. It starts with impact, storytelling, messaging, clarity, communications. We talk about all that here. We talk about all the new features, all the latest developments, all the latest, greatest state of the art so you can flourish in the creator economy. So make sure you become an insider. Go to professornez.com/insider. There is a link in the pinned comment and in the description show notes of this show, and it's free. And I hate spam. We never spam you, and I never, ever, on my kids' lives, I never, ever share your email. I am against spam, vehemently against spam, and I never share your email. And it's a bulletproof way for you to never miss out on another live stream, video, or whatever resource that's going to help you monetize in the creator economy. If you want to make money in the creator economy, leave a hashtag yeah in the chat. Who wants to make money in the creator economy? Give me a hashtag yeah or a hashtag me. I really, really appreciate you guys watching this. Just another ability to make money in the creator economy, and it's just beginning. This is just the beginning. So on behalf of the entire Nez Nation family, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Go check out these other videos. I've got videos on how to monetize Facebook Reels, how to grow your YouTube channel. I also have videos on my 7 income streams that I walk you through each income stream. So maybe you can see what's right for you besides AdSense. Okay. Because AdSense is the lowest hanging fruit, and it's probably the lowest, least viable, least dependable revenue stream as a content creator. Check out these videos. You got to go check them out. They're on my channel. They might be coming up on the screen right now. Go check them out. Or you can even go to professornez.com/videos, and it's all free for you there. I love you guys, Nez Nation. Thank you so, so much for watching. I'll see you this Sunday on the live stream. On behalf of the Nez Nation family, it's your boy Nez saying peace. I'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.